and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story for Donovan Mitchell.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the bench. And for Miami, out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around. Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Jovic. Pass to Adebayo. Over Allen. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Garland against Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Fade away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Adebayo, rebounded by Allen. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now Mitchell, following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. Right side, Garland. Sinks the triple.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11-point game his last outing. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Heat, tied right now.
And I think for Miami, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now here's Powell. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game, trying to get something going. Mobley with the rebound.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Hunter kicks to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 8.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well,
and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
and this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The previous play is under review.
Times make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. Fourth, Donovan Mitchell.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Powell. Garland against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo with a screen on Garland. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Cavaliers on offense. It's been 13 unanswered points for them.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Jovic passes to Adebayo. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Adebayo down low. Allen defending. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's going to work inside. That's what they want him to do.
Outside Garland. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trail by 15. Here's Wiggins. And it's sent back by Allen.
What a rejection. Allen standing tall. That's how you protect the rim.
Mitchell right side. Fires from deep. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. He doesn't get the second one. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
A moment now to see the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. He's averaging 30 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Pass to Wiggins. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Powell. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Cleveland leading by 15. And here is Allen. Now, here's Hunter. Allen outside, 6 to shoot. Pass to Garland. Over Mitchell. Garland, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Powell against Mitchell. Powell kicks to Mitchell. There's a screen from outside the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Mitchell passes to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
That's a 2 from Powell. Miami no good on that time either.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now Hunter. Mobley inside. He's defended by Ware.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one, good.
Well, you got to say, he was due to sink one. 4th time's the charm.
Garland against Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Here's Mobley. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mobley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Powell for 3. Another miss by Powell.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Powell against Mitchell. Powell inside. Adebayo the screen. For 3, Mitchell drops in the tray.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Garland attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got 10 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wiggins finds Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the Heat. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Garland against Mitchell. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Powell against Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Mitchell against Powell. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. On the wing, Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 23 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Khalil Ware is out there with Fontecchio. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Jonas. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Hunter, no one around him. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 8th assist in the game. Powell, the pass to Ware. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Jonas. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3.
And when Garland is engaged on D, it's a great sign for this team. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's Mitchell missing. And Miami shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
To the middle. Jonas' shot is good. Jonas has got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Powell, the pass to Ware. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Ware finds Fontecchio. Jaquez outside.
Well, great D from Hunter. That is his calling card.
Powell against Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Shoots over Powell. And it's Miami with the rebound. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Inside, and Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
All right, defense, get out and show some love for your
Jalen Ramsey back in the Heat here tonight, of course.
And he became a Heat fan during their title streak a few years ago. And when his pro football career brought him to Miami, one of the things he was most excited about was sitting courtside at Heat games.
The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Steps back to the left wing. Pass to Jonas. Launches it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Mitchell outside. Here's Garland. All sorts of time. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
assisted by
Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Pass to Ware, and here is Powell. Fires the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hunter dishes to Mobley. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. The wide open look here for Garland. Buries the corner 3.
3 points.
Garland's got 5 points now this quarter. Miami's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Here's Jonas, guarded by Garland. That's a 2 from Powell, and the call will be against Khalil Ware. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Fontecchio. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Jonas. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Ware kicks to Powell. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 28.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Adebayo. Count that bucket. Adebayo's got 11 points.
Yeah, Adebayo is a challenging guy to guard, especially when he gets the ball in the paint.
And here is Garland. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Powell.
I love seeing Powell in attack mode. Seeing a lane open up and slashing his way inside with ease.
Outside Garland. Mitchell right side. From the arc, it's Adebayo with the rebound.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Mitchell with it, guarded by Hunter. Here's Wiggins. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen outside. Garland against Wiggins. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 8 here in the quarter.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
In the Miami front office, Stan, hinting at personnel and philosophical changes after last season.
Well, when you win 37 games, there's obviously cause for change. And the Heat are never complacent, Kevin, and they've got no interest in full-scale rebuilds.
With the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Adebayo passes to Mitchell. For 3, it's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud.
Nikola Jovic has checked in for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Powell. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Nance. And no good, trying to use the glass. Cleveland's gotten fond of that three-point shot. Oh, look at that.
Wow. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
To halt the run, and Jovic gets it to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Over to the wing. Here's Tyson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For 3, Mitchell. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Back to Mitchell from deep. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 40 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Jovic. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Mitchell is double. Pass to Nance. 1:24 left in the first half. Mitchell wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Mitchell's got 43 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, you know what Bam's going to give you on defense, but when he's clicking on offense like this, such a bonus for this team.
There's a good screen. Pass to Tyson. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And Miami shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. And it's Wiggins missing. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now Nance. To the wing right side. Here's Tyson. Hits it from three-point range. Tyson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Takes a step back. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Mitchell in the corner. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points so far. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with? We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello and good evening. We are seeing Donovan Mitchell putting in work. Such a consistent offensive force.
I'm trying to think of someone as powerful and explosive as Donovan Mitchell. Let me think about this. D-Wade, that comes to mind. That's a guy that he can mimic his game after or vice versa.
I'm glad you mentioned Wade there, Kenny. For a second, I thought you were going to compare him to yourself.
Ooh.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for that matchup with the Raptors, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got Darius Garland. Wade out there with Nance. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. Adebayo finds Mitchell. Clock at 6. Powell outside. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Garland. A special move before the shot. Garland's got 17 now.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Guys?
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much.
and the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thunderous stuff from Jovic.
The Cavaliers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Out to Nance. No good with the triple. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A 3-ball. They get it back. Here's Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. 7 points for Davion Mitchell.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guarded by Powell. The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Jovic.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo down low. Nance on him, and it's in there.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Powell, that's good.
Well, what I like about Powell is that he takes what's available. When you give him these mid-range J's, he's more than happy to fire away.
Nance with it. Now defended by Adebayo. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Jovic. He'd have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Mitchell right side. And he lays it straight in. 9 points for Davion Mitchell.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Wade a screen on Mitchell. Wade outside. Pass to Tyson. Back to Wade. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Here's Jovic.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Guarded by Powell. Now Nance. Still scoreless. Wade outside. Pass to Garland. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Garland's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Cavs. Now here's Powell. He's got 8. Bucket is good. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And the Heat making a change here. Ware's checked in. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. Donovan Mitchell is second.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
And to have a shooting guard who's also a high-level playmaker, it makes your team a heck of a lot harder to deal with defensively.
On the wing, Mitchell. That 3 off the mark. Here's Miami now. They're on a 16-6 run. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. And here's Adebayo outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Cavaliers timeout. Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat break.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Garland.
Give them a round of applause.
Cavaliers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside, Ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Ranked last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the 3rd most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Adebayo, Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mobley's got 6.
And at just under 7 feet, you really have to pull out all the stops on Mobley inside.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Mitchell. Averaging 9 points per game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Mitchell left side. Mitchell is double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Mobley. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you can get away with a little bump in the back, but as soon as you lean that much on him, you're going to get called for the foul.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Mobley has screen on Wiggins. Mobley outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell for the 3. Great D that time from Powell.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Mobley against Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. Adebayo's got 22 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Merrill on the wing. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jonas. And he comes up with the deuce. Jonas has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Now Merrill from downtown. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
3 points.
Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Jonas. Pass to Adebayo. Over Wade. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Larson with the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Adebayo. Shot left block. The rebound by Merrill. Cavaliers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. It's good. Ball's got his first basket of the night.
That was nice focus from Ball. Didn't let the contact stop him. Showing some toughness.
Here's Larson. He's defended by Merrill. Pass to Ware. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jonas. And again, it's the Heat missing. Well, Cleveland shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Merrill passes the ball. Back to Merrill. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Jaquez. Pass to Ware. Here's Jonas. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Cavaliers on offense. 1:02 left in the third. Here's Merrill. Connects from three-point range. Merrill's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Adebayo passes to Jaquez, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Down low, deflects the pass. Bryant can't get it to go. The Heat shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. There's a screen by Bryant. Here's Tyson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And finish off by Bryant.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision-making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fontecchio is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Jonas. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
Mitchell looking it over. The 3 from Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Ware. Powell against Mitchell. Here's Jaquez. Here's Jonas. Hunter grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Mobley. He's covered by Fontecchio. And again, it's Cleveland.
Great to see Mobley knocking down the mid-range, continuing to improve that part of his game.
Pass to Ware. Here's Powell. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Outside Garland. That one misses. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ware, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Smart right there by the vet. Good to see Powell share the wealth like this.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's Jonas, guarded by Garland. The shot by Jonas, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell is double. Shot clock at 6. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. He'd have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Tips it up. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 24.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
A nice shot by Mobley.
Donovan Mitchell.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
The shot by Jonas, no good. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Now Powell, the three, and the three ball is good.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Outside Garland from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Inside, Ware, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Powell, and it's Mitchell missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And that one drops. Powell's got 19 points.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Adebayo against Mobley. For three, Mitchell. Good, another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Outside Garland, just 5 to shoot, and again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Knocks down the three ball.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pass to Ware. To the inside. Mitchell with the steal. Allen a screen on Jaquez. Allen shot is off. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his third foul of the game. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Hunter with a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. Here's Garland. Covered by Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Wiggins passes to Jovic. Back to Wiggins. Heat moving the ball around. Powell against Mitchell. Lets it go from 14. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 15 points in just the second half. Mitchell outside. Garland left side. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Powell against Mitchell. Pass to Garland. The tray. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Powell. 3-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Allen, a screen on Powell. It's stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins with it, guarded by Hunter. From 12 feet out, Hunter grabs the miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mobley is screened to the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.